Hey, what is up, you guys? I'm here back with another episode of The Average Joe Show, and today is a very exciting episode of The Average Joe Show because today was Free Comic Book Day, and I got a bunch of free comics and some really cool signatures from comic book writers. So, let's roll that intro. Welcome back, guys. As I said, I got a free comic book day haul. I did go to two comic book stores, both amazing comic book stores. One's a little bigger and one's a little smaller. So, one of them was Fourth World Comics. If you live on Long Island, they're pretty well known. So, if you haven't heard of them, I'll link their website in the description down below. You can go check it out maybe next free comic book day. Or just if you want to visit, look at their Funko Pop section. They have a lot of cool collectibles and everything. And the other one was Red Shirt Comics. A little smaller comic book store, but it is really awesome. And they have some cool pops. They have a bunch of cool Star Wars ones. They have great comics, and they actually have some really cool, rare comic books that are graded on their back wall. They have a first appearance of Gambit, first appearance of Deadpool. It's all really awesome. So here are all the free comic books that I got for Free Comic Book Day. This is the pile. There's 13 of them. So I had to double up because there's not 10 that I wanted. So I just doubled up on some of the ones that I really liked. I got 2 of these Spider-Man Venom ones. This is really, really awesome. And I saw this cover online and I thought it was really, really sick. I do like Venom and Spider-Man. They're definitely one of my favorite Marvel characters of all time, both of them. So this is really, really sick. And then they had the Avengers one, which I also doubled up on because the Hulk is really awesome and he's in the cover. It's it says the Avengers also featuring the Hulk, but I thought the Hulk was a part of the Avengers. But this is really, really sick. And then, again, I got another one of these and another one of these. And then I doubled up on the Batman one as well, because Batman is my favorite DC superhero of all time. He really, really is awesome. So this is really, really sick. And again, I got 2 of them. And then, when I went, these are all the stuff that I got from Red Shirt Comics, the other ones that I didn't double up on. King Shark. This is really, really sick. I think this is the first one. Yeah, this is the King Shark Special Edition. So this is the first one. And I think it also comes with a first look at another comic book series that's coming out. But this is really, really sick. And on the back, it's the Suicide Squad. I did watch the Suicide Squad. King Shark was one of my favorite characters, so this was a must-have to grab. And then I got this really funny one that makes no sense, and I'm kind of confused what it is, but it says Batman and Robin and Howard. But I think on the back it has another issue. Oh, on the back it has another issue, so that's pretty cool. But this is, I thought, was hilarious because it's kind of funny. I think this is the guy that writes the Jedi Academy, graphic novels, I'm pretty sure they are. I did read all of those as a kid, so I think that's really cool that they had these. Or not as a kid, I am still a kid, but when I was younger in 2nd and 3rd grade. And then they had 2 Star Wars ones from the High Republic, because this is really awesome. I'm a big fan of Star Wars, as you know. So these were the 2 ones that they had there. So I thought these were really awesome. Because this is before, the movies and stuff, before the prequels and stuff. So this is when the Jedi were really prominent. And then I got this one. I don't know what this is, but I thought the cover looked cool. So it's called Solo Leavening. I don't know what this is, but cover looks cool, and I had 9 and I needed the 10th one, so I just thought that I would just get this one because it looks cool. And then they have the Legends of Korra Free Comic Book Day exclusive one. This is really, really awesome. I do really like Avatar. I watched Legends of Korra before I watched Avatar for some reason, but I watched both of them. They were really great shows. So this is really, really awesome, and one that I definitely wanted to get. And then, this was another one because I liked the Smurfs as a kid. But this is the Smurfs. I don't really know why they had this, but I mean, it is really cool. It's the old style of Smurfs. I know my mom likes the Smurfs, so maybe I'll give this to her if she wants it. But this is really, really awesome. And then, this one I was actually pretty excited for, but if I couldn't get it, I wouldn't be too upset. Sonic the Hedgehog. I really do like the Sonic the Hedgehog games. So this is really, really awesome. So again, when we were at Fourth World Comics, I got 3 comics, and when we were at Red Shirt Comics, I got 10. At Red Shirt Comics, they had this really cool 4-pack Ninja Turtle, the art style of the actual comic book from the original one. They had that. They had a 4-pack, limited to 3,600 pieces, Free Comic Book Day exclusive, and it was $100. And unfortunately, I do not have that money to spend, so I passed on it. Probably gonna regret it later, but it's okay. It's perfectly fine. And I was okay with it, you know. It was really, really sick just to see in person, I guess, because, you know, Fourth World Comics didn't have that, but Red Shirt did. But it was really awesome to see, I guess. And they also had, like, a pin set of, like, the Green Ranger that was limited to 2,000. Why did they do 2,000 pieces? And it was signed on the back by Jason David Frank, the actor of the Green Ranger from the original Power Rangers. So they had some really cool stuff there, exclusive to Free Comic Book Day. But nothing I did get, unfortunately, because they were both kind of expensive, and I guess not something that I really needed, but something that I thought were cool. But at Fourth World Comics, they had two comic book writers that were going to be there signing stuff, and one of them created Spider-Man 2099, and the other one writes the Batman Death Metal, one of my favorite Batman storylines going on currently that's still happening, and just of all time pretty much. So the person who created Spider-Man 2099, I have the pop of Spider-Man 2099, so I thought, if it's going to get signed, this is the person that makes the most sense to get signed. So here it is. Here's the signature. His name is Peter David. He also writes some other stuff, like with the Hulk, and here's the pop. I actually did get this pop from a claim sale from the Puppeteers. Oh, wait, no, it wasn't the Puppeteers. I'm stupid. The Pop-A-Lot shop. Sorry, I was just watching something with the Puppeteers. But they had, like, the Bakugo exclusive, Hot Topic exclusive pop, so I don't know, I was thinking of that. But I got this from the Pop-A-Lot shop on a live claim sale. So there's the signature. My signed pop collection's growing. This is my third one now, but this is really awesome. And the signatures were free, so I'm like, you can't beat that. And then they also had a bunch of comic books that he was writing that were just out there, the newer ones. So I also just saw this one because I thought the cover was really cool, Spider-Man 2099. And I also got him to sign this one as well, because you could have three. You could have a limit of 3, and if you had more, then you had to wait to you have to go to the back of the line and wait until like he's like done signing everything else, and then you can go and get them. But I didn't have more than 3 things. I only had 1, and then I saw this one, so this is my second thing that I got signed. So that this is really awesome. And now for the main event. So again, you're probably not watching this, but thank you to Peter David for signing my stuff. If you're watching this, most likely not. But now for the main event, this one, I was actually gonna pass on this guy because I didn't know what he actually wrote until I looked it up, and then I realized, oh shoot, he writes DC Dark Metal. Or the Dark Knight's Dark Metal. I was so excited that he actually wrote that because I really like the storyline. It's where like the Batman, you know, of Earth -22, I'm pretty sure. He goes insane, kills the Joker. Joker releases the Joker toxin, turns Batman into like a Joker Batman. So he still has the brains, like the fighting ability of Batman, but the I guess unhingedness of the Joker. So like he's pretty much like everyone's worst nightmare, I guess you would say. But so he's basically wreaking havoc on the regular Earth now. So this is a really awesome comic book series, and I did get it signed. I didn't have one. I didn't have a comic of it. I just kind of watch videos of recaps and stuff because that's what I mainly do for comics nowadays. Because I can't afford to buy comic books every week. So they had one, like they had a bunch of his other comic books, and I was just looking for one with the Batman Who Laughs on the cover, and they had one, and it was a variant cover special edition of the issue number 7, and here it is. Boom. This thing is insane. I have no words. The instant I saw this, I was like, that's it. I'm buying that one. And this is going to be so sick for him to sign. There it is. I already got it in a one touch from Ultra Pro, a comic book protector. It can hang it up on the wall. And it kind of reminds me of a slab from the CGC grading. So maybe once all this stuff dies down, you know, I'll probably just send this in to get graded because the wait time is really long, and I'm just afraid it's going to get lost and I'm not going to get it for a while. So I'd rather just keep it for now, and once like the grading and stuff, like the hype for that goes a little down, I'll probably send this in to get graded because this comic book is in pristine condition and I wanted to keep it that way. So I put it in a regular protector and then an Ultra Pro One Piece because this thing is really, really awesome. And I like how he wrote ha 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 above his signature. It just looks so sick, and this is like probably one of the coolest comic book covers I've ever seen. And it's just so awesome that I can get this. So essentially, I paid like $6 for the comic, but it was 20% off, so it was like $4 or $5. So $5 for a signature and a comic, I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna complain at all. This was awesome because again, the signatures were free, but if you didn't have any items, you had to buy them. So I have no words. This is so sick and worth every penny. And I had to have gotten the Ultra Pro One Piece, or not One Piece, that's an anime, One Tap for this comic to protect it, hang it up on my wall for now because this thing is amazing. Or I would say fire, no pun intended. But so yeah, that was my comic book haul. You know, we got some awesome signed stuff and a bunch of free comic books. So again, you know, it was really awesome. Free Comic Book Day is one of my favorite days of the year, honestly. I haven't gone in a while though because I've had stuff consistently every year since 2015, like on the day of Free Comic Book Day, and they finally moved it over to the summer from last year because last year COVID happened, so they moved it back. And I think because it's usually in May, but they moved it back, and then to I think it was August or something last year. But then COVID was still happening, so they just kind of like Free Comic Book Day, and I think you could have gotten this stuff online. I don't really remember what it was, but then this year I think they kept it in August, which is honestly a better date for me. So I'm not even gonna complain. So this is great that I could go. I went with my friend, and I'm at Fourth World, and so shout out to my friend because his mom drove us there. So thank you to my friend's mom. If you're watching this, you're probably not either, but thank you to my friend's mom. But at Fourth World Comics, it was really crowded. I wanted to get some stuff to film, but I get awkward when I try filming in public. It gets weird. And then there was a lot of people there, and it was really chaotic and stuff. But they did have the Batmobile there, the 1966 Batmobile. So I got a picture of it, so I'll just put a picture up on the screen sometime now. But then they also had stormtroopers there and stuff. I didn't get a picture with one of them because everyone was trying to take pictures of them. And by the time I got to the line, I was like, there's people taking pictures of them. I'm just going to go in to get my Spider-Man 2099 signed. But I made a joke with one of them. I went out for a fist bump because they were nice stormtroopers, you know? They weren't, like, mean. So I went to give him a fist bump. He gave me a fist bump, and I go, for the resistance. Or, no, I said for the rebellion or something. And he goes, like, what? For the rebellion? Nuh-uh, nuh-uh. And then he's like, see, you know, Dunder Mifflin's awesome. Because I'm wearing a Dunder Mifflin shirt. And he goes, like, but the Empire is better. I'm like, I don't know. So it was kind of funny. And then I went in and then got my comic book signed. So it was a really awesome experience. I had a lot of fun. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. You might not know that I collect comic books, but I do. I tend not to really like, or not a lot of them, but I'm not really too much into the comic book game. But anytime I find a cool cover or like something, I am actually reading the last Ronin series. So I only read the first one, but they had the issue 2 and issue 3. But I spent my money on the comic books to get signed, and then the one tap for the one touch for the actual protective case. So I didn't get anything else. So that was it. I'd rather get that for the comic book because it's really awesome. But so again, you know, I had a lot of fun. Thank you to my friend's mom for driving me there. Thank you to Fourth World and Red Shirt Comics for making my Free Comic Book Day experience amazing. And hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe to the YouTube channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one.